guys and gals? Neighbor here from Breakroom Gaming and Stuffy Mountains. What are the gaming drag today? I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Chord Progressions, Chester's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go. I think we're right there. Okay, alrighty. Alright, damn it. I really want one of Dad's omelets now. After completing my morning hygiene routine, I found an outfit for the day and got to work on breakfast. I have omelets on the mind, and nothing can stop me. The fridge is stocked with more than enough ingredients to make the three of us a nice, hearty meal. The girls have gone out of their way to prepare good breakfast for me the past couple days. I want to return the favor. I fix a spread of bacon omelets, toast, some air-fried hash browns, and a fresh pot of coffee. As I was finishing up, both girls emerged from their room. April looks to be in a good mood. On the other paw, Mariah looks like she got a visit from the hangover fairy. I give them both a wave. Mariah lazily waves back. Morning. Making omelets? Yep, everything's ready. I see. They look good. She turns to Mariah and delicately takes her paw. I'll make your plate. Go have a seat, babe. Mariah lazily smiles and complies. April and I prepare 3 plates for the table, each paired with a hot cup of coffee. We dig in wordlessly for a few minutes. I'm holding out hope that's a good sign, that everything is prepared to the girls' liking. With each sip and forkful, Mariah is slowly but surely coming to life. Talk about a hangover cure. That really hits the spot. April nods merrily in agreement. Thanks. It's been a while since I made these. This is your dad's favorite, right? Yep, I just called him, actually. He gave me a craving. He says hi, by the way. Mariah's face lights up. Really? Yeah, he used your right name and pronouns, too. She lights up even more. Oh, that's new. Tell him I say hi, too. Her expression turns blank. Did you talk to your mom? Yeah, she's still doing the whole your friend thing. That's an improvement. I guess. I just wish she'd swallow her pride and call you by your proper name. She sighs. Well, if your dad is coming around, maybe she will too. April scowls. She sounds like a piece of work. Mariah lightly smacks the hyena's arm. Babe, that's his mom. No, it's fine. It's not an inaccurate observation. An awkward moment of silence passes. Sorry I hit you. April chuckles. Babe, it literally didn't even hurt. Don't worry about it. Is that your way of asking me to hit you harder next time? I mean, if you want to, just not in front of Eddy. April gave her partner a sly wink. Okay, conversation over. Let's talk about something else. The two chuckle. We drifted towards more PG topics for the rest of our meal. After cleaning up the kitchen, April and I decided to head out early to get a head start on prepping for show night. Before I knew it, we were on the road again, off to work. I'm excited for show night. I haven't been to a proper concert in years. This will be a nice treat. I watched Douglas scroll by outside the passenger window as my mind drifted from one thought to the next. The successful breakfast had me feeling optimistic about the day. My mood soured after my wandering thoughts reminded me about my discovery last night. All the evidence is pointing in one direction. Chester seems to be hooking up with men outside of his marriage, but there isn't any smoking gun. I mean, maybe I can subtly gather clues from the others to help me figure out what's going on. Yeah, I probably think you should probably also mind your business, because as far as you know, like, maybe they have, like, an agreement or something. Because this game is very much about odd people. The queer community is full of odd people. We don't just stick to normal, like, queer archetypes. So, yeah, I think that's probably what's going on. Oh, do we need to teach you what cucking is about? I can start with April while I have her here. I need to be careful with how I craft my questions so he won't scrutinize my motivation. Hey, so I have a question. What's up? Chester and Dave, are they good? Should I be worried about anything? They had that little spat on Thursday, and it... Oh yeah, don't worry about that. They're rock solid. They just argue like a married couple every once in a while. As you do when you're a married couple, I guess? Yeah, but I think they've been together for like 15 years or something. Maybe longer. Oh, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, they're the definition of relationship goals. I feel my stomach churn. Is Chester really throwing away something that precious and long-standing? As I played back their argument in my head, I recalled Dave being particularly upset about a certain someone who was unnamed. What made Dave upset in the first place? I said the guy Chester is hiring for security used to work at Chronicles. I'm guessing something bad happened with him. Big time, but, She pauses for a short moment as she hesitates. It's a long story, and not really my story to tell. You'll have to talk Pat or Daryl about that. I tilt my head. Daryl? He used to work at Chronicles? No, but he was involved. Like I said, long story. I decide to leave the conversation there as April turns to the Chronicles parking lot. As April pulls up, we spot two lone parked cars. We glance at each other, coming to a non-verbal understanding that neither of us recognize the vehicles. After parking, we approach the back door and finish our unexpected guests, and find our unexpected guests. Vin and Corey? What are they doing here? The lion's the first to spot us and waves. Hey there! Think I lost my key. Mind letting us in? He employs a sarcastic tone. Some things never change. What are you guys doing here so early anyways? Little Birdie told me that Chester needed some help. Little Birdie? Hey, Chester! Chester's the birdie! We talked yesterday how much Chronicles been stressing him out, so I figured me and Muscles over here could drop by and help. The dog nudges Vin aside. Riz with Haley's mom for the weekend. I got time. Figured I'd help out too. Well, we might as well get started. She unlocks the door and lets us all inside. April and I clock in for the day. Vin follows suit. He only punches a couple numbers before April interrupts. Dude? Vin clears the screen and steps away from the device bashfully. Oh, sorry. Force a habit. He lets out a goofy chuckle. I wonder. Corey punches in a code and scans his digit. The device accepts his input. Huh. Guess it answers my question. What question? I'll tell you later. Let's start hauling shit. For the next hour, we worked as a team to clear out the front of the house and consolidate all the merchandise in the cafe. Looks like Chester and Dave were able to advance more on the head start we made yesterday, but there was still so much to do. No, I don't lift it like that. You're gonna hurt yourself, dude. Vin and I have tasked ourselves with moving an entire shelf out of the showroom. I haven't even fully knelt down to pick up my end before he stopped me. All the power is going to come from your butt and thighs. You don't want to put your back into it. He squats down to the ground to demonstrate. Keep your back straight. I nod. Stick out your butt like this. Stick out your butt a little. Don't look at his butt, don't look at his butt, don't look at his butt, don't look at his butt. And as you stand up, you're going to drive your hips forward. He's a straight man, he's a straight man, he's a straight man, he's... Nothing to it. It's a simple deadlift motion. Okay, I think I got it. Cool, let's try again. Resumes his position on the other end of the shelf. I squat down and follow his instructions. Together we're able to lift up the large heap of metal with little trouble. Dang, his method works quite well. It's a shame no one's taught me this before. We scoot over to the cafe without any issue. We find a choice spot to situate the shelf. As we gently lower it, I follow his instructions in reverse order. There you go. It's all about the technique. Aren't you glad we didn't blow your back out? Straight face, Eddie. Straight face. Let's get the next couple... Oh, hey, look who's decided to show up. I turn around to find Chester entering the cafe through the kitchen door. Hey, guys, sorry we ran late. Vin! Buddy, what are you doing here? Helping out. Find myself with a little time. You didn't have to come and help. Sure I did. Someone's got to do all the heavy lifting you were too lazy to do yesterday. He employs a teasing tone with a cocky chuckle. Lazy, huh? He rebukes with an equally teasing tone. I just colored like I see it, and figured Dave's lifestyle must be rubbing off on you. Oh, are we really doing this? It's not even noon yet. The way the two are staring at each other reminds me of the same electricity Chester shared with Corey. It's a playfully competitive energy that creates a thick tension. This feels a tad different, though. With Corey, there was almost a flirty edge created by the tension that's seemingly absent here. Eddie? Yes, sir? Go help Dave. Vin and I will take care of the heavy lifting from here. The entire time he spoke, he kept eye contact with the lion. This is starting to feel awkward. Sure thing. I make a hasty exit. I don't want to be part of whatever game they're about to play. I enter the break room after finding the kitchen empty. Dave's back here rummaging through some of the boxes on high shelves. Hey, bud. Coming back here to help little old me? He uses a goofy but sweet tone. Dear God, why must taken men test my fortitude today? Yes, actually, Chester asked me to give you a paw. Good, because I need it. I gotta unload my car, and some of this junk is heavy. Let's get started, then. We spent the next hour carrying equipment from Dave's car inside. It's mostly gear he'll be using for his performance tonight. I wasn't sure what to expect when Cliff told me Dave is a synth musician of the group, but I definitely didn't expect it to be so, heavy. We continue our work until Dave's decided it's time for a short break. He and I are sat at the small table in the break room. Phew! I don't know about you, but I could use a little snack right about now. Sounds great, actually. Wait here, I'll see what we have in the walk-in. He exits, leaving me alone. My mind wanders back to the mystery profile. But I could try to glean some info from Dave. I could ask about Corey, but that could give me some context about that weird dynamic he and Chester have. It's an inconspicuous topic that shouldn't raise any red flags. He returns with his paws full. He's carrying 2 bottles of water and 2 small paper plates. Found a goodie in the fridge, bud. Wrapped it up with foil and almost forgot about it. He sets a bottle and a plate in front of me. Atop the plate is half a cupcake. It's the cupcake I botched on Wednesday, right before my breakdown. God, that was so embarrassing. How could I let myself get to that point? All over that stupid cupcake. Buddy? Dave snaps me back to reality. Just now I realize I've been staring blankly at the pastry for several moments. Sorry, that was just, His eyes widen as he makes the realization. Oh, that's right, this is from the other day. I can just take it back and find... No, it's fine. I pick up the plate, observing my abomination. Really had no clue what I was doing. At least the next one was much better. That's a takeaway from the whole ordeal, isn't it? I actually want to eat this. I smile at him. I needed to make this disaster cupcake first, so you could show me the right way to do it. With your help, I was able to learn and grow. Now, all I have to do now is put this whole ordeal behind me, and I can move on. The skunk gives me a wide smile, seemingly getting the gist of the deeper meaning of my message. I like the way you think. I too enjoy dealing with my problems by gobbling them up. We share a chuckle before digging in. I make quick work of my half. He finishes up the other. I have to say, that's the most satisfying 3-day-old cupcake I've ever had. Hey, so, can I ask a question before we get back to work? Shoot. What's the story with Corey and the Vlore Lounge? I feel like I'm way behind on my Chester Halford lore. He giggles. Well, I'll give you the quick version. Back in 2012, when we first opened... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. We're almost at the end of the video. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!